Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm on a debt-free journey on a fairly low income. Each month my debt is coming down by a little bit, but a little bit is something. So if you want to kind of join me for this journey, then I'd love to have you along for the ride, and maybe I'll have some tips for you that you find interesting, or maybe you'll have some tips for me that could work and save me a little bit of money here and there. Today we're going to be looking at my November budget. Each month I will do a budget at the start of the month, and then I do a mid-month review just to see how I'm getting on, see if I've had any extra income come in, or see if I've stuck to my budget. Today is for November, at the start of November. So we're going to be looking at how much I'm bringing in, and we're going to be also looking at Christmas funds, because some of the money from this month's wage will go towards my Christmas funds. So for now, I'm just going to pop that to the side. We'll look at that once I've done my budget for November. I'm not quite sure yet how much we're going to have. So each month I start by writing down how much debt I have at the start of that month, and it's just a nice way to keep me accountable and motivated, because it shows that I have brought it down by a little bit. It just keeps me going. It's quite nice to do that. So November we are starting with a debt of £23,145.24, and that is of today. Today is the 31st of October. And I've added up how much I owe, but this is, I have paid 3 of my bills already for this month, 3 of my credit cards, so there's only 1 more left to pay. So yeah, that is as of today, and I've just so happened to have paid those bills. I also like to write down how much left is owed on my laptop. I bought a laptop in August and I had to use my credit card. There was no other way for me to do it, sadly. So I've paid £20 off it so far. There's still £579.99 owing, and that is going to stay that way until January, just because all the money I have now needs to go towards Christmas. And this amount here is actually included in this amount up here. This is just to keep me accountable, so that this amount just doesn't get swallowed up and I forget about it, because I think that's quite dangerous, and that's what I used to do. It used to be, oh well, it's part of my debt now, and forget about it, and I don't want to do that anymore. So even though this is in this debt, I still want to bring it down separately. Okay, so wage for November, we have £929.58. I did about 10 hours extra overtime. Child benefit is £102.40. As always, I'm just going to put these little things in to separate it. I also have, I think I'm going to write it on here. So I'm going to put Christmas funds to this side, because they are definitely for Christmas, so I don't want it getting mixed up in this amount. So Christmas funds, I brought some money over from October that I didn't spend in my wage, and that was £37.60, which is actually really good. If you watch my October video, October's really expensive for me, and it's usually my lowest wage packet that comes in, but for different various reasons, I actually ended up ending the month with £37.60 not spent. So that is absolutely amazing. So that is for Christmas. I know I'm going to get some survey money. I have cashed out. I'm not sure how long it will take, but I cashed it out about a week ago. So in October, so it should be with me by the end of November, but I won't put that down yet, because potentially could be more than one amount. I'll wait till it comes into my bank. And then my November wage, so whatever is spare once we've done the budget, will also go here. I did already spend £5.63 in my October wage on a Christmas gift, so that's included in the £500 budget, and I have put £96 that's in my Patreon. I've sort of already knocked that off my tracker. It's still in my Patreon. I'm going to withdraw that in one go on the 1st of December once I've got all the money I could possibly get paid in, because I think it's like a set fee to withdraw it. So I'm waiting to get the most amount in there and then just withdraw it. I'm not going to add that onto here because it is on my tracker, which we'll look at the end. So let's see what we are going to be spending on this month. So first of all, let's just add up how much that is. So we have £929.58 plus £102.40. If anything more does come in this month from anywhere other than surveys, I will just put it towards Christmas gifts as well. I'm going to close my ISA down, which has like £1.08 in, purely because the interest on there. I've had it for years and years and years and stopped putting into it, and the interest is like something ridiculous, 0.3%. It's just awful. And I decided to close it down so that I can open a better one for when the time comes for me to put into that. But I'll explain more in January when I can start doing savings challenges. But I need to send them my marriage certificate because it's in my maiden name. But my bank details that I'm trying to withdraw to are in my married name, so they won't allow me to withdraw that £1.08 and close it down until I've sent that information. So I just need to get around to doing that. So we've got £1,031.98. And then, like I say, anything more that comes in from anywhere. I have had a friend ask if she could have a massage. I am an Indian head massage therapist. It's not my main job, but I am qualified. So from time to time I will make a little money doing that. So she has asked. We just haven't settled on a date yet. So potentially that could come in. So £1,031.98. Okay, cool. So let's see what I'm going to be spending this month. We've got train, which is £128.80. I need to buy 2 flexi season tickets this month. I'm going to be working 3 days of extra hours, so that'll be 15 days in total that I work this month. Bonus ball, I do a syndicate with friends, and that rolled over to £72, and my friend won it this Saturday, so it's back down to £8 this week to win, but £15 for the month because there's 5 Saturdays and I pay for my husband, myself and my son. Amazon is my son's kids tablet, so that's £6.99 for the subscription. My mobile is £31.40. Some of that is for the handset, like around £13 is for the handset. And I need to look up actually when that's paid off, because I think it's just 2 years and it will be paid off, and it must be coming up close to 2 years that I've had it. So hopefully that at some point will drop to £18. Clubs. I don't have any club payments this month. I think that happens twice, maximum 3 times a year, 3 months in a year where I don't pay anything. He has got clubs this month, but they're all paid for. So that is a nice little breather because they're expensive. Netflix is £4.99. We're on the basic package. And then on to credit cards. My MBNA is £140.27 this month. MBNA 2 is down to £199.78. Halifax £55.95. And my Halifax, I had a letter from Halifax saying my credit card is finally out of persistent debt. Is that what they call it? I think it's persistent debt. So the interest rate on that card is coming down from 29% to 11%. Amazing. Like, see, all these good things are happening because I'm budgeting, because I'm paying off. So yeah, I'm really proud of that actually. And then we've got HSBC, which is £187.24. So all these amounts are less than last month's. Some of them considerably less. So yeah, really happy with that. Savings for my son's bank account, £10. Cat insurance is £15.37. And rabbit insurance £44.19. Premiere Pro editing software is £21.98. Life insurance £11.39. And then I say Google Play, but I think it's like Google OneDrive. I pay £1.59 to get some extra storage because of my videos that I edit. I've got 4 channels, so I need quite a lot of space for my videos because I can't get around to editing them as quickly as I'd need to on the storage that they give you for free. And then food, my husband gives me money for that. So we've got 240 food, of which I try and save 40 to go towards my budget. Okay, and then, well, let's do the next page. I'm not going to rip it off this time. I ripped it off last time randomly. So we've got now rabbit bedding. I'm going to give £8 this month. We only did £4 last month, so £8 this month. Pet supplies, I'm going to up again to £12. And lint roll, we have hopefully bought enough in October to cover November. So we're hoping that stays a nice healthy zero. Okay, so this month, we're not really doing very much. There's no birthdays, there's no special events. Well, bonfire night, but it's been cancelled. The fireworks have been cancelled in my town, so we can't do it. My son's he's taken it quite well. I'm keeping my eye out to see if any of the local businesses decide to put anything on. But as it stands, we're not going to be doing anything. So what we have got planned is a lunch at the start. We've got a lunch on Sunday with friends and their little girl. So I'm going to put £40 down for that. My son is having an odd socks day at school on one of the days in November, and he's only got grey socks. He's only got his school socks. He's really funny about the feel of socks. So he obviously wears socks for school, and they're all grey. And he has a pair of like cozy socks. He likes fluffy, cozy socks that slip on really nicely. So he doesn't have any like different colours to do an odd sock. So I need to get him some socks for that. So I'm going to put £12, which I think is more than enough. But I want to get him a nice, like a good quality pair, because he likes socks that are soft and big enough. Whereas if you get like the cheap ones, I think we bought some from Matalan once because they were like Minecraft or something like that, and they couldn't get them on his feet. He's got really wide feet, and they were just tight, like they were tiny. They were so difficult to get on, and it's horrible for him and just really bad quality. So we'll get him a nice pack of 2 or 3 designs, and then he can wear his little odd socks. And then we've got a Turning Tides, they call it, donation. It's a bit like Harvest Festival, where you take in some food to school to pass on to like food banks, I assume they go to. So I'll put £5. That's actually £10 with my husband's amount. So again, £24 for socks. I know it's not going to be that much. I'm just overestimating. Yeah, I don't know why I've done £12 actually. Yeah, it's not going to be £12. That's £12 with my husband's money. I'm going to go with £8. So 16. It still won't be 16, but that gives me a nice little buffer. £5 to get a couple of items for the Turning Tides for my son's school. And that is it. That is all that is planned for November, that I've got in the diary, which is brilliant. It means whatever's left we can halve between buffer and Christmas. So I've no idea how much we've got left. I doubt it will be that much, just because my income is not going to be that much this month. So I'm going to minus all this off, and then we'll see where we stand. So 1031.98 minus okay, so that leaves us with £124.04. So divide that by 2. So we've got £62 and 2 pence for the buffer, and £62 and 2 pence for Christmas, which is nice, very nice. I wasn't expecting it to be that much. I thought maybe 40 each, so I'm really, really happy with that. So let's put £62 and 2 pence here under the Christmas funds. And the buffer, I'm hoping that we won't spend £62, so whatever's left of the buffer will also go into the Christmas funds in December. So that's really, really nice. So now we can do the Christmas funds tracker. Switch over to my sparkly red pen. We have here, like I say, we've filled in 4 stockings already. Each stocking is worth £24, and we had 96 in Patreon. I've also spent £5.63 in October. That came out of my October wage, but it's for the budget, the Christmas budget. So £5.63 plus we had £37.60 spare out of the October wage, which I haven't spent yet, and £62 and 2 pence from here. So that gives us £105 and 25 pence. So divided by 24 is 4.3. So 4 more stockings and some remaining. So we need stocking number 5. Okay, let's do stocking number 5. Little candy cane stockings. I had a few more ideas for Christmas gifts as well. If you haven't seen my budget with me for Christmas video, then check it out to see how I'm budgeting for Christmas, and like I'm going to do a second video showing different Christmas gifts I've bought and ideas. Yeah, my mum wants a new phone case, so that's nice, that's different. I can get her a cute one. And then I've had a few ideas for my sister and my friend. I saw in John Lewis they have these cocktails, and they're like in a square pack, and like the front circle is like see-through and you can see the cocktail inside it, and it's like a Christmas margarita one, and I think it's got like a bow so you can attach it to the tree, and so it's quite cute. So I think, yeah, I'm gonna get one for my friend, one for my sister, and get some like cocktail dust shimmery stuff for my sister as well, because I bought her some champagne coupes. Are they called coupes? Coupes? I don't know how to pronounce it. The little nice wine glasses, the champagne glasses with like animal print on for her birthday. So I thought it'd be quite nice for her to have the margarita in that. How many have I done? I need to do one more. So 8. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we're going to get that. I'm not sure if my niece drinks alcohol or not. She is very athletic. She does a lot of, you know, like Ironman competitions, things like that. She's like insanely fit. So I'm not sure. I've seen her with cocktails, but I don't know if they're alcoholic or mocktails. So if she has cocktails too, then I'll get her one as well. But they don't do a mocktail version, which is a shame. So yeah, potentially we'll do that. So in total, at the moment, we have got for Christmas funds, we've got the 96 in Patreon plus 37.60 plus 62.02 plus the 5.63 that we've already spent equals £201. I knew that the majority would come in December anyway, so we need another £300 or just under 300, but the survey money is coming, at least £25. I've withdrawn for 25, and then yeah, probably the rest will come out in December, but we'll be getting £130 in gifts for me, like cash gifts. I know that I'll get 130. My husband's giving me some money. My father-in-law always gives us each £50, and then I get a couple of vouchers from friends, which I'll use for my food shop, and then just give myself the money. So definitely get 130. So 130 from that. Plus I'm aiming to get 100 from surveys. Plus I will get paid AdSense money. That potentially could come at the end of November, but I don't think so. It's going to be literally a few pennies out, because you have to earn a minimum for them to pay you. So yeah, I think it's going to be December, which is good because it means I'll get more. I wouldn't have got 2 payments in November and December. So December, hopefully it will increase that amount by £15-20, which obviously would be amazing. So if if I only get the 60 that I definitely would get, then we only need to make £8 in December out of December wage to make it up to 500. So that's fine. I've got £15 in my TikTok account that I could take out. I've got £6 in my We Are 8 at the moment, which I could take out. So we could definitely make that money up if I don't quite get the 100 on surveys. So it's going to plan. We are doing well. Looking forward to November, although obviously it sounds like a really boring month. It's going to be lots of work and not a lot of play, but we'll make up for that in December, especially because I work in a school, so I get the 2 weeks holiday as well as my son, which is lovely. But yeah, I hope you enjoy my videos. I obviously don't get very many views, but if you like it and you enjoy listening to what I'm kind of up to, then please subscribe or like or comment. Just come and say hi. But that will do it for today. I'll be back probably mid-November, unless I do another Christmas one. I doubt I'll do another Christmas one between now and mid-November, just because I haven't bought any gifts. I kind of want to buy some gifts before I do the next one. So yeah, it'll probably be the mid-month review. But I hope you have a lovely start to your November. Let me know if you've bought any Christmas gifts yet, what you're getting. And I'll see you then. Okay, bye-bye.